Where that's coming from. All right, hello. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is O.N.E and I'm your spiritual advisor. We are still in, it's still November. It's still 2020. We're still in the quarantine in a global pandemic. And it is Sagittarius season. Hooray. Hooray. Listen, we don't have time. I'm just telling you out right off the bat. Like, we don't have time for the shenanigans. So y'all just gonna have to fucking chill. I need all my Sagittarius to chill. Okay? Like, for real. I need y'all to fucking chill. Like the song say. So we're going to check in with the Divine Masculine and do the Divine Feminine reading right after. All right, this is called the As Is reading. All right, and it's basically the energy. What I've been channeling lately is this power struggle between the twin flame dynamic of. It's basically a pissing contest. I don't know why, but it is. You know, like you know, everybody wants control, like an assertion of control, when really things should just be flowing. But I think the control is in regards to an individual's right to have autonomy within the relationship, right? And I feel like it's really fear-based, because at the end of the day, you're saying, are you going to accept me for who I am? Are you going to love me for who I am? And, you know, okay, fuck it. This is what comes, you know, with me, basically, as is, right? And I feel like it's an energy of, you know, whether it's the masculine or the feminine, you know, throwing out these little boomerangs of like quirks or surprises, or even, you know, some shadow side behavior, right? Basically showing the ugly side, you know, of yourself, or being vulnerable, basically, and saying, okay, let me give you a slow pour on, you know, who I am really, right? And seeing if that person is going to stay or go. It's still a testing of the relationship, right? Or the dynamic, to see if basically you have what it takes to stand the test of time. You know, if you're really about it and you're really going to do it, and you guys have, you know, mutually made a decision. So this is as is. So basically, this is the Divine Masculine saying, you know, hey, this is me. As is, like you see on the shelf. When, you know, when you buy something in the store, it's like you take it and then you deal with whatever the fallout is of, you know, whatever you're buying, right? As is may have some flaws. It may have some, you know, it basically is, you know, there's something off about it, or there's something, you know, a nick or whatever, right? So that's the energy you want to get into. All right. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes. While you're here, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That information will be in the description box. If you'd like to make a love donation, aka the tip jar, you can do that by Cash App or PayPal. That information is also in the tip box. And I thank you so much for all the donations, bookings, and all the love. I really appreciate you, messengers. All right, so let's get into it. As is, what is your Divine Masculine wants to communicate to you, the feminine, about, okay, this is as is. Now, I wouldn't say non-negotiables, but they're kind of non-negotiables that are negotiables, but that are non-negotiables, if that made sense to anyone. All right, so I have 3 cards that popped out. Yes, of course. Here's the King of Wands, Sag season. I always gotta run his fucking mouth. That wasn't me. Stop. The Gemini popped out. Boop. Anyway, that's why you love us. So we have the 7 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. All right. He's like, this is what the fuck I'm on. Okay. The good news is you have somebody feeling like they really need to defend basically defend their territory, defend their kingdom, whatever it is that they're trying to build. And it's the energy of maybe somebody feeling defensive about work or going to work or having to, basically pay the bills, build a legacy, whatever it is that the masculine energies are trying to accomplish. And it's almost, I'm getting like an annoyed feeling, like somebody's bothering them while they're at work or trying to get shit done, right? And or vice versa. You know what I mean? They may be mad that the femmes are in work. I know all the feminines are pretty much in a semi-hermit mode. You should be really just working on you and getting your life back piece by piece, going back to all those different places and reclaiming those parts of yourself that don't, belong to people, basically, right? And the masculine may be feeling pretty defensive, about you basically pouring into yourself and him not being the center, the center of your world, the center of attention, right? So again, like I said, 7 of Wands is basically a pissing contest, right? And he's like, I'm the king, and she's like, yeah, but when you get done, this is what I'm going to do. But anyway, I feel on the masculine's core that he's definitely focused and passionate about work, whatever it is that he's trying to build, whatever it is that he's trying to establish. And it's almost like defending, securing the foundations, and I don't know, I just feel like they just don't want to be bothered by anybody. And in that case, that's a mirroring energy pretty much, right? Of just being super focused. Yeah, somebody says last quarter, fourth quarter, I guess, like of the game, right? And it's just like, trying to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish, and basically blocking out any distractions, right? Y'all might have blocked each other, maybe, even within energy, or maybe within social media. Maybe you're not checking in or checking up as much, blocking out other people, blocking out lower vibrational energies that are, have become a distraction to whatever it is that you're trying to build. So you can focus. So I really, again, just feels like this is an assertion or somebody being in the defense of standing in their autonomy and their work and where they're trying to go, and the vision that they're trying to bring into fruition, right? But being on the defense about that, right? Somebody's like, oh, you're so busy all the time. I don't know if it's the masculine to the feminine or vice versa, but it's just like somebody's like, oh, you're looking everywhere but me. You're looking everywhere but me. And it's just like, yeah, but I got shit to do. And it's like, why is it a problem when it's, it's not a problem when you have your thing to do and you have to work, but it's a problem when I'm trying to focus and I'm trying to build myself. And I feel that that's the feminine energy here. Right? Yeah, someone's trying to get the strength to basically stand in their power here, clarifying this 7 of Wands energy, right? And I feel that that's the feminine, right? Really just asserting herself, really putting her foot down, and is basically like, when you get done, you're just gonna have to calm the fuck down. You know what I mean? And maybe masculines, they feel like their masculinity is possibly threatened by that. Again, a pissing contest, right? Because he's trying to assert himself and defend himself and basically show he's the man and all that. And she's like, yeah, but when you get done, this is who I am, and I need you to respect that, to respect my energy, my level of authority, my vision, what I'm doing to try to build, and what I'm doing to try to establish establish my vision, right? And it's like basically give what you want, give the energy that you want to receive, right? And somebody says defending their right not to be at someone else's beck and call, right? Someone expects to be served is what I'm feeling here. And it's funny because, like I said, both energies are I feel actively working on building or establishing what they have, but I feel like the masculine is just being I don't know, like bother me but don't bother me. You know what I mean? And the femmes are like, no, I have shit to do equally. Then you have this Three of Cups here, right? I feel this is also a mirroring energy of both parties feeling like many times the masculines do have their options, right? Because they think they're king fucking tut. You know what I mean? Wands energy. A lot of passion here. You know what I mean? What you won't do, another person will do, right? But the feminine within her own right. You know what I mean? It's just like, and when you get done with whatever you're doing, whatever you're entertaining, I will have my way. Right? I don't feel the feminine energy even really gives a damn about who or what he's entertaining. I don't think third party energy is really a threat because, again, there's the energy of he's uber focused on work, but she is as well. She is focused on building and establishing her kingdom within her own right. You know, she's going after her purpose, right? So it's like, even if they're, you know, is third party energy or karmics or whatever the case may be, I don't even think the femme gives a fuck. You know what I mean? And that may be bothersome too. You know what I mean? So I believe the feminines are an energy of blocking, you know, that out. But again, it's a mirroring energy. Yeah. Somebody feels someone else is a distraction when it comes to work or productivity here with the Seven of Swords here, clarifying this Eight of Pentacles, right? It is like you take away from what I'm trying to do here. You don't add to the equation or something about the energy or the distraction that you bring doesn't add to the equation. It takes away, right? That's what I'm feeling here. Someone may also be like, you know, if you're involved in, you know, I just feel like the feminines are just like, have your way. Honestly, divine masculines, you know, I feel like you, masculines, you are I just heard enamored by the strength the feminines are displaying right now. They're really regal and in their power, and I think it's leaving you a little bit fucking shook because not even the distraction of, you know, other bitches or whatever, or lies or manipulations or you know, just you not being whatever about the connection, not being on the up and up the disruptions and all that. It's just like you had somebody that turned into themselves and focused on, you know, what they were doing here and blocking everything else out with that Seven of Wands here because it was just a distraction, a disruption of focus here. They say you can't control everything around you, but you can control yourself. You can control what you know, want to focus on. And I feel like she, divine masculine, that your feminine left you to your manipulations and you know, just left you to what you wanted to do. And I feel like you feel like her back is turned to you, or you're, you know, But she feels like whatever energy that you're bringing into her world right now, if you are having blockages within your connection, is because the energy you're bringing is one of distraction. And I'm hearing somebody can't focus. And maybe on your end also you can't focus because of all the bitches and the, looking over your shoulder for, who's doing what, and, again, and the holidays are coming, so God help us, you know what I mean? But that's what I feel here. But I see you, it's like I feel like you almost raised your head for a bit. You were so involved in what you were doing, masculine, and getting away with whatever you were doing, that when she, finally put that block up and like really meant it this time, right? And she really pulled back her fucking energy and started looking the other way. It's like now you're looking at her back here. It's like you finally stopped all your fuckery and it's like, whoa, where'd my feminine go? Right? Like, where'd my feminine go? I'm feeling like somebody's like, I better do away with all this I feel like you want to work on things now. You want to work through all the fuckery and the deceptions, and people don't only just cheat with humans. It could also be work too. I mean, there are so many, substitutions, right, for things that provide distractions and disruptions within, a relationship. But yeah, somebody said they want to call a family meeting to the family room here. You want to talk to your feminine here, right? You want to talk, you want to discuss some things, right? But I don't know if this energy, you basically want to work through the blockages again, but I feel that your feminine is definitely going to stand in her power. I also feel you standing in your power, masculine, within your own life and your own family and your own relationships and your own dynamics here, and really putting your fucking foot down, right? And saying what will and what won't be. With authority and force, with that King of Wands energy here. I would definitely be assessing all my connections with this Three of Cups and this Seven of Swords and this Eight of Pentacles here. This is energy of people showing you love but having malicious intentions here. Basically, toil and labor came out. Talking about this here. I'm hearing it's too much work to deal with these people or these energies here, right? There's some factor where you're being manipulated within your connections here, and there's a focus around the work area here. There are people who aren't who they appear to be, and I'm hearing they make your job harder. They make some aspect of your work unnecessarily harder, because whatever energy they bring, something's always off, or something's always off kilter. Whatever it is, it makes it harder. And I don't feel like you even really get the same joy that you used to have within this particular job. I feel like it's toil and labor here with this card now. You know what I mean? You don't get the maybe the peace or the thrill because of the energy surrounding you, masculine. Maybe you're trying to get the strength yourself to break away from these connections that are wearing down on you. And there's a lot of work involved in that. Yeah. You're trying to have your wits about you with the mature man here, right? This gives me, yeah, 5. The number 5 here. You definitely want to change. I feel like you want to change your ways here. That's the energy of, you know, when I was young, I did young things, childish things. And now that I am older, I need to move into the energy of doing, you know, grown man things, basically. Divine masculine. What does it really mean to be a real king? You know, and not the things that this world and all this, you know, tell you that you need to be celebrated. But what does that really mean? This is a mature man, all right? You've been around the world, you've seen some things, you've educated yourself, you've done some eternal work, you're seasoned, right? I feel like you want to become seasoned here. And I think you've done so much work that you just want things to flow. You don't want things to be, it shouldn't be this hard is what I'm hearing, basically. And this 8 of Pentacles. This 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. And I feel like your feminine is since she's moving into this energy of standing power, it's almost really kind of requiring you to basically level up, right? Like her energies is pulling even on your shadow sides and your lower vibrational sides to really level up and to really step up, right? Or basically she doesn't want to really have any interaction with you because that pulls, I feel like that pulls her energy down, and it provides a distraction for what she's trying to build, right? All right, 8 of, come on, what you got to say? Yeah. 10 here on this 8 of Pentacles here. That's 2 completions. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to have to work this hard. That's 11 here with the 10. Somebody doesn't want to have to. I just keep hearing like it shouldn't take this much work. And that could be actually at work. And then it also could be within the relationship, right? Maybe you have somebody that, you know, you could be but you're not behaving like one, right? You're not acting your wage, basically, right? Somebody just feels like it's just a lot of work to maintain, and to maintain the fuckery is what I heard the feminine say, right? Like she's like, ain't you tired? Ain't you tired of doing, you know, all this stuff? Aren't you ready to put an end to this bullshit here? You know, I just feel like I basically, divine masculine, you're being called to the carpet here, basically. And it's just like, if you don't answer the call, then, you know, again, but the feminines are already focused on where they're going, whether you're coming or not here, right? A false person. With this strength card, right? I'm hearing like she's not herself, or somebody's like, I'm not myself when I'm around you here, or even exactly, thank you, spirit, that you're being somebody that you're not, divine masculine. That's the energy here, right? And then also, this card for me is you being surrounded again by people who are wearing masks, fake love, basically. People who have ulterior motives here, right? People that don't have the best intentions, right? But I feel like you see the best in these people, right? Here you see the best in these people, right? But you have a blindfold on. You're blind. I just heard you're flying blind here. You're flying blind here, right? And I never saw that before. There's in these cards, I see a N, a C, a M, and I don't know what that is up top. but I definitely see an N, a C, and an M. So those words may be a significant divine masculine. And these are, looks like flames or something back there. But yeah, you can't see through the mask because there's some part of you is blind, basically, right? But I also feel like your feminine, again, is calling you to the carpet and saying you're not being who I know you can be. You're not measuring up right here to this mature man energy here, and you're being called out on it. And she's like, okay, I just felt like someone was like, I'll leave you to your devices, and then I'm just going to go do what I need to do. So I basically just feels like you're being called to somebody keeps saying act your wage, but I feel like it's act your age, but somebody's saying also your wage. So I don't know, maybe you are again, well, you're showing up as the King of Wands, right? So you've definitely got some things established or going for yourself, but for whatever reason your feminine is saying, you know, she's like, I don't even know who you are. You're not acting in the energy that you're supposed to be. The next card out is the official person here. So again, yeah, you're basically being called to the carpet here. All right. With the clarifying with the mature man here. All right. You're being called to change with that 5 here, to measure up, to level up and really decide what you want to do, right? Who are you going to be? Are you going to be the king? Are you going to be mature? Or do you want to just fuck off? Right? And I just heard fuck off your life, basically. Right? The next card out was that mature main female. And other people like to say it's the karmic or whatever, but for me, this is the final rose card here. It's like, make a decision. Who you rolling with? I just heard Tupac. He like, who you with? You know? And I feel like you're being told by your feminine, you know, you need to either change your ways or I'm out. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't deal with this. What you want to do, basically. Right? Because twin flame energy and relationships are hard enough within themselves and building and establishing themselves. I just heard somebody's like, I constantly got to look over my shoulder, right? You bring an energy, or the people around you bring an energy where we're always going to be looking over our shoulders here, right? Because these are not the people who they pretend to be. They're not who they pretend to be. These are false, fake people. They're 3 of Cups pretending to love you, right? Pretending to have your best interest. So she's like, you know, you need to make a decision. I feel like it's some sort of I don't want to say an ultimatum, but it's just like you really need to think about what's best overall. And I really need you to step up. It's too much toil and labor to deal with all this chaotic energy here, right? And so with that coffin card, she's like, you need to dead that energy. Hell, let alone the energy the feminine, you know, has within her own life with these same dynamics, because divine masculine, I do feel like you guys are mirroring each other. Right? So the next love oracle card that came out is the George Clooney, which for me, this is amazing. Okay, it says intelligence is the sexiest attribute. So divine masculine, I do feel like you are accepting the call. I do feel like that you have come to a place of surrender within yourself, that you're gaining the strength to kind of rein yourself in and bring it all under control here. Remember, George Clooney was the ultimate player, all right? He had hoes. He was like, I ain't never getting married. I ain't never. Maybe you was a person that was just like, I ain't never, you know, it ain't that deep. But now it's that deep because you're about to lose your feminine, right? Even the great, you know, cat daddy settled down. Then it says, once you share your personal life, it's not personal. This is in regards to friends, right? So, you know, I always say you can't ask people who have low vibrational energy that aren't on the ascended path about a divine connection. Of course, they're going to sabotage you with that 7 of Swords energy, right? Because they're fake, they're false, they have an agenda, right? So it's an energy to really be smart about what you're doing. The divine, the love oracle that came out for the divine feminine was Marlene Dietrich. She says, once you have forgiven your lover, get them to reheat the sin. It's the friends you call after hours that matter in regards to friends and family. Once you've forgiven your lover, get them to reheat the sin. And what that basically meant for me is you have a feminine that's saying that, you know, you need to give me that which you so readily gave to other, that loyalty, that dedication, that bending over backwards, that overgiving, that oversharing, that, you know, because I feel like a feminine that felt like she was last on the list after all these people, and all these people and energies weren't even worth the dedication that you gave, because they're false anyway. They have malicious intentions anyway with the Seven of Swords, right? So it's like, I forgive you, but now it's like balance the scales here and give me that which is mine, which is rightfully mine here, right? Because at the end of the day, it's the friends that you call after hours in that matter. I don't feel like it's the energy, you know, with the twin connection, where the twins, they beat each other up. We call each other to the mat without, you know, chopping our head off, unless it gets like super fucking petty and just ignorant, which it can, but not too often. So it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm the one that's going to be here with you. I'm the one that's going to stand the test of time. And I'm really trying to get you to get your head out of your ass, basically, is what I just heard. And so we can get on with it, basically, is what I just heard this feminine say, like, so we can get on with it here, right? So give me that which is mine that you unlawfully gave to someone else, is what I'm hearing here. Woo, child, Lord. Yeah, so I'm basically hearing, you know, I feel like your feminines are saying divine masculine match my energy. You know what I mean? It's not even the bag or some material shit. It's just like the real weight, the real value is in soul stability. You know what I mean? So I feel like she's just saying match my energy. And I feel divine masculine, you're saying finally I've chosen someone who's going to be my main attraction. Yeah, that's what I heard. So that's good news. You know what I mean? That's good news. That's the direction that we want to go. All right, so I'm just going to pull a sex fortunes card. This will be divine masculine, basically, because you know, lust and yearning and craving within the connections, right? Because a lot of us are in separation, and if you aren't or whatever, when y'all get done arguing and you make up. This is basically the energy, divine masculine. All right, the nine of clits here. And so, yeah, this to me is reciprocity here, right? I just heard somebody's like, I want to get on the same page, right? I want to get on the same page with you, right? And that we're in this together, basically, right? But that's the energy that you feel that you want to. You want it, I heard even give and take, right? Even give and take and even exchange here, right? And that does require a level of maturity, right? To not be selfish and just, you know, worry about yourself and your own desires and what you're trying to accomplish, and really lock minds and lock souls and imprint on your feminine, basically. You know what I mean? And start to really move as one, as you should. Let's get the sexual energy for your feminine here. Oh, Lord. She's like, boy, when I see you. Yeah. She's basically telling you that once you get yourself under control, she has no problem submitting to you. It's like, give me something to submit to. Basically, I have no problem accommodating you. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I ain't got no problem, but give me something. Yeah, like, give me something to, you know, you got to act like the energy that you want. Present yourself to me. I'm not going to be feeding you fucking grapes and shit, and you got 8 other bitches feeding you grapes. What the fuck you need me for? You know what I mean? It's just, it's like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, once you, again, get yourself under control and understand what's important and who's important, and that all of what you desired can basically be fulfilled, like again with your main attraction here, then we're on the same page, right? I feel like you both have definitely been watching each other, right? I feel like when you do make love, you're going to want to, I'm seeing eye to eye, like you'll be looking at each other's eye to eye. So I hope, I don't know if people kiss with their eyes open or whatever, but it's just like, I want to look at you, right? The energy of I just like looking at each other come. That's literally what I just saw. Okay. All right. So y'all ain't got no problems. Y'all ain't gonna have no problems there. In that department. So again, you know, I feel like I'm hearing you're coming to an understanding, right? And maybe it took again some assertive energy from your feminine. And I also feel divine masculine, you are being, you know, assertive within your life, and definitely setting some boundaries and making the necessary decisions on what chapters need to close in your life with that coffin card here, and those energies that are taking more than they are giving, and really taking the time to just you know, having a meeting, right? And clean house is basically what I'm hearing. So you can really balance and get on the same page with your feminine here, though. I feel like you both watch each other, and it's something that you both enjoy. I feel like your feminine is definitely ready to accommodate, but not, you know, with all the other fuckery and bullshit going on. So you just basically have some work to do. But you already know that, and I feel like divine masculine, you made a decision to do the work, the toil and labor, really, and do what's necessary so you can get on about your business, is what I'm hearing here. All right. All right. Amen. So that was nice. I really like that. Go ahead and like this video. Okay. While you're here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, One Message in a Bottle Tarot. Follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. If you'd like to make a love donation, aka the tip jar, you can do that by Cash App or PayPal. That information is in the description box of each video. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I love bonding and connecting with you. I hope you enjoyed your message. Tell someone about it. And I'll see you next time. All right. Divine masculine, do what needs to be done. Bye.
You say I'm gonna make it. Fuck what you say, I'm gonna take it. If it's haters around, I'm gonna shake them. If that bitch wanna clown, I'm gonna bake her. If it's money around, I'm gonna cake it. Backstabbing niggas talk around town, they call fakers. All the bitches that I hang around be money makers, heartbreakers, get dough by the pound. I love to laugh, lie, take a picture of it. I'm at the club every night getting lit, my homie. Blowing dro, popping mo, be the shit, my homie. Red carpet head to toe, you know the niggas on me. I see you watching, I ain't stopping, killer for the critics. Yeah, I done did it, we done did it, niggas deal with it. It ain't no shame, cause that's the name, player play the game. I force ahead to stack my bread and count my blessings, man. My blessings, man, so fuck what you